Welcome, one and all, to the final, the last, the end of the Button Mappers podcast. My name's Alex. This is Spencer. I have COVID, so we can actually label this episode Alex Gets COVID and Dies. And since it's the last episode, nobody can prove us wrong.
That's true. This character of Alex is dead after this episode.
Yeah.
This version.
Whatever we do beyond this, whatever we do beyond this point, I should just be like a totally different person. Like in the new channel.
You might be.
Like, and then people that watch this channel will go over to the new channel and they'll be like Alex, talk about Arby's or whatever, and I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you'll have an English accent.
What the fuck? Yeah. Okay.
What is Arby's?
What is Arby's? Arby's, you say?
It sounds delightful.
It sounds delicious. Welcome everybody to the Button Mappers podcast. We don't really have a plan for this episode, and we don't need one because this is the last one ever. Who cares what the subject? What do you care, listener? Let us know in the comments.
I miss the subjects.
Do you?
I remember when the Button Mappers had subjects.
When? I distinctly remember us going off subject.
Yeah.
For most of the channel. I guess that's a fun subject for the episode. It's just kind of reflecting, talking about our. We've been doing this for a pretty long time now, which is going to be I think that's going to be one of the more interesting aspects of us moving into a new project, is that you and I have been working together for a decently long time. So like, as opposed to like when me and Teddy started this channel and then you joined, it was our first time really like collaborating in that sense. So I think it's going to be interesting to have a brand new clean slate, but with the fact that like you and I have already done this for a number of years.
Yeah.
And kind of like understand how we work.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add to that except I just think people should definitely expect a very different experience. That's all.
We have to make it different. Could you imagine if we just made a new channel and it's just this again? Be like, what the? We were like, come check out the new channel. Let's just call it like let's check out the I don't even know, like a good fake name for the new channel would be the barbecue boys.
Yeah, that'd be a great channel.
Barbecue boys.
That'd be a great channel name because it would be like a one word that's already an acronym, and then we just add to that acronym BBQM, BBQB, BBQB.
Yeah, BBQB, the barbecue boys.
Yeah. We started an entirely new channel just so we could have a logo, like a new logo. Because that's what will fix this channel.
Just so we can order ribs.
Yeah. That's our new gimmick.
It's the same content we've been making. We're just eating barbecue during it.
Did you play new Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I have like one of those bibs on.
Yeah.
Like I've just got like barbecue sauce all over my hands. My mouth. Yeah, man. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time, so I don't know. I don't want to get too sappy on this episode. I don't think, but I think it is important for us to like think back on the channel throughout the years, and I don't know what's like your Spencer's high points of doing the Button Mappers for so long.
I think one of the high points was that Donkey Kong episode, the Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, the first
It
one.
was like an early high point, yeah, because that was more of the kind of podcast that I wanted to make, where like the structure was the game, but the content was like absurd, and
Yeah.
we did a lot of like weird stuff in that episode, and I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, no, it's a great episode. I always wondered if that hurt us, if like because whenever like Teddy and I started the show, it was mainly meant to be like we would joke, but we would talk about like we would take a map out and we would actually look at the levels and try to stay on track. So I always wondered if starting that way and then devolving into a show about nonsense hurt us in the end or something.
Maybe.
Maybe I don't know because then because like I think back at like the first map out, which I think was Banjo, and we were pretty like on subject, right? Like we were basically we were like, okay, you start here, you go to this world, you go to this world, you go to this world, and then I think about like 5 years later or whatever, 4 to 5 years later when we were doing nuts and bolts,
Yeah.
and we spent 15 minutes. We spent 15 minutes talking about Burger King in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
And it was like the least focused thing ever.
Yeah.
And I always wondered if that hurt us. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I
Like
ruined
going
it.
in with like a Spencer, damn it, Spencer.
Let's ruin the button mappers. I will
Ooh,
say
that's a good.
I will say, not to get mean or anything. I know I had a mean episode the other day that did not do well, but I know that I don't know if this community really likes me very much. I I know they like you too, but I don't know that they like me very much, and that's fine.
I think they like our banter. I think they like you, Spencer. I think it's just you're more confrontational. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah,
you make them face some harsh realities about themselves.
yeah. I try, but I don't think they appreciate it, to be honest. But that's fair. I can take it. I'm a tough boy. I'm strong.
Well, and I think because like I remember whenever I forget what happened. I think it was like I don't know if it was whenever Teddy left. I remember at some point somebody was like a show with only Alex and Spencer. Like they're gonna tear each other apart, and I'm like, I mean, I guess, but like that's like the dynamic that people expect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the is
Yeah.
that is the confrontation?
Well, I know that they like you get YouTube because you guys are the ones that always got guests on. Like I could never reach out to a person and be like, "Hey, you want to come on the show?" They'd be like, "Fuck you." And then they'll be like, we'll say like, yeah. I only ever got people that I like was good friends with already. Like I think I only ever brought on like JD.
I think you brought out that console Cav guy, which
Okay,
we never
yeah,
had him back on, but I think yeah, him
we
on.
had him on once or twice. Once,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well, and that's just that's something too. Is that like the community surrounding the channel? I think that's why this is a good time to end it because I think the community surrounding this channel, well, the people that are still here, like I'm grateful that you're still here, and I love talking to you, and hopefully you'll follow us over. But I feel like it's just kind of like devolved a little bit, where I'm thinking back on like people that we've had on the show before that like we interacted with throughout the years, and I'm like I don't even know like how I get a hold of that person anymore, or like
yeah.
what they're doing.
What they're up
You know,
to.
what I mean? It's like I don't even. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the Legend of Leo still
So,
alive?
yeah,
Oh no, sorry,
Justin.
sorry. Legend of Leo, I love him. I meant the other one. He was like the funny nerd.
Who's?
He's like Leo,
Oh, Leo. Yeah, him.
the
Sorry,
one that's
when you say
actually
Leo
named
now,
Leo.
yeah. Well, because when you say Leo, I think of Justin now.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about him. I don't know about Bruno. I don't know about Fabrizio. I don't know about a lot of them. I know about Derek. Derek's just dodgy. You just can't get Derek on all the time. That's just I'm still friends with him. I just you can't just he's busy. He's a busy guy.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's just like, you know, a lot of the community from early is gone. And the some that's obviously stayed. Like there's the people that are tight knit, like Terry, Bio, Brian, or Justin.
Hmm.
So um, I
Um,
don't know. I think it'll be a good point for us to start a new channel and make new friends.
yeah, yeah. I'm
What are you looking
excited
at?
for that. I really would love to gush about the new ideas we have, but obviously we're gonna keep that under wraps for
Yeah.
now. Um, but those will be they're gonna
Can you
be
give
super
a
fun.
can you gush about an idea that we're definitely not going to do?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, we
Okay.
we did discuss starting an all only Minecraft channel where it would just be us,
I
like
thought you were going to say an OnlyFans.
an OnlyFans Minecraft channel where we make statues of naked women and we just kind of document our progress through it.
we, st- we, st- we stuff creepers up our ass. Have you seen those Minecraft dildos? Those are real.
No, no, that's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fantastical.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you 1 second to think of what a Minecraft dildo would be called.
Oh, did you mention it just a second ago? Called creepers?
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
No, I don't know what.
mine shaft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Officially sponsored?
That's- I don't think Mojang has officially sponsored the Mineshaft dildos.
They should think about it.
I would be surprised
They
if they have.
should consider it.
Dude, we should make. Let's just make. Wouldn't it be so on brand if the last episode of the Butt Mappers podcast is us looking up Minecraft dildos?
I mean, why not?
Wouldn't it be the most on brand thing we could do?
It would be very branded. But is it like blocky and everything?
Look it up. Like veiny. Like imagine like a veiny creeper that you wanted to stick up your ass.
Yeah, mine shaft. I see this. Okay, they're a
Yeah.
little rounded. They're a little rounded.
Oh, well,
So
yeah. I mean, I think for safety reasons they have to be.
it's a safety thing.
Well, you don't tear up your asshole.
They got to be rounded for safety.
You're gonna hurt your asshole if it's too blocky.
This thing's too blocky.
It'd be like building the dildo out of like Lego.
There we go. I got on the screen now so people can see. Mine shaft.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
And if you want to pre-order the Button Mappers Mineshaft dildo, our last sponsor.
We could theme our
You
own
can-
dildo. What would a
yeah.
button mapper's dildo? What would it be called, and what would it look like?
Um, it wouldn't be the Button Mapper. It'd be the Gutton Smasher.
Gut and Smasher, and it would be like Terry 309, just like shoved like this, and then just shove it.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be quotes that Terry said about the Button Mappers
Yeah.
on the side, and then yeah, the top is his avatar. So it'd be I know it's not Zidane, but it's Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. That's his avatar.
Isn't it Zidane from like Valkyrie Profile 2 or something?
I'm sure it's some from some fucking weed weep shit.
Or
But
some
no, it's
gay
Zidane from Final
RPG?
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, some gay ass RPG, some gay fucking RPG.
RPG. They should make an
Dude,
RPG
where I've
for
been
gay guys. It's a
they
gay
have.
RPG.
That's Final Fantasy 15. I think.
Oh, it is. Yeah, they're all in the car together.
Yeah,
They're all
it is.
gay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
That
They're all
is the
gay
gay.
in the car.
That is the
Yeah.
gayest RPG, isn't it? It's like, let's
Well,
make
no,
it
it's
gay.
like, and it doesn't want to be because like I know Noctis is like I have a wife or something. Like he's getting married. Like that's the whole thing.
Mhm.
But no, it's pretty gay.
It's gay. Come on, Knock.
Come on, come on, it's crazy. Dude, that's the other thing I have been doing where I've been sick. Is when I haven't been sleeping. I have been working on Final Fantasy 16. I've been playing that.
Okay.
I feel like my it's just going on forever. I'm like I think I looked it up and I'm on like chapter 40 out of like 69.
Jesus.
I was like, Jesus Christ, kill me. It's taking forever. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but god damn. I don't.
I just beat Metal Gear Solid 3 or Delta last night.
Oh,
Beat it at
nice.
13 hours. I remember it being
Give us
longer than
your-
that.
Give us your Delta rundown. No, that game's not that long. Give us your Delta rundown. What do you think?
It's great. It was great. I'm a diehard Metal Gear Solid fan, so obviously this is going to be a slam dunk, assuming they didn't completely destroy it. Everyone was complaining about like Unreal 5 issues. I think I had one moment of pop-in my 13 hours of playing on my PS5. I don't know. The internet just complains. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Mine was perfectly fine. I played on the new control scheme. It was cool. It was like magic because I felt like I was just playing the old game. I'm sure it was different before, but it just felt fine to me. So I'm sure if I played the old one, I'd go, "Whoa, this is different," and then whatever. But it just like as a remake, it felt just completely fine.
I mean, the old one already had like two to three different variations of controls between like versions.
Yeah, with the sustenance, is that whatever the other one was?
Subsistence.
One of them,
whatever.
one of the remakes was subsistence. One of them was sustenance. I can't remember ever which one. I will say that I think my tastes have evolved a little bit or changed to the point that I think Kojima's writing is very tell, don't show. Well, he does a lot of both, I guess, but he does a lot of telling, and I now kind of think that's annoying, but I think it was more annoying in Metal Gear Solid 2, which I recently played. But it was still kind of annoying here, where in case you didn't understand the theme, he will just directly tell you, and the characters will just speak for like 20 minutes, spouting theory to you. But other than that, it was a masterpiece. It was great, and I really liked it. Funny story about how old I am, though. Do you want to hear that?
Yeah, let's hear an old person story.
So, when I think I was 15 or 14 when Metal Gear Solid 3 came out. Can't remember what, but it was 20 years ago. Oh, it's 20 years ago, so then I was 16. I'm 17 right now, but I think it was earlier, so I think I was 15 or 16. I can't remember. So somewhere in that age. And I remember it may have been 21 years. But anyway, so when I tried to buy that game at Best Buy, the clerk told me I couldn't buy it because it was for mature audiences, and therefore I wasn't old enough to buy it. So I had to ask my friend to buy it for me. So there's that context of what happened in the past. So now at 37 years old, I walked into Target to buy it, and the guy goes, "Oh, I have to check your ID because this is a mature game." And I just wanted to be like, okay, if I can tell you how this game ends, can I buy it now? Because like There's got to be some kind of rite of passage here where.
I just imagine like the moment that happened, like some like time vortex like looped in on
Yeah,
itself.
yeah. Let me call my friend. He'll handle this. It would be great if I did not have my license for some reason. Like I left it at home, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, or something. But
No.
but it was just so. It
What if
was.
that was like?
Yeah,
What if that's your version of like Groundhog Day, but like it lasted 20 years,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
like the moment you said that you were like 15 again or whatever. You're like, what?
That would be incredible. Oh my god.
And did you have to like relive another 20 years to like try to break the loop? That'd be
Yeah.
the worst. Everyone always does time loop stories as a day, but like imagine how horrifying it would be if it was like 20 years of like trying to break the time loop.
Yeah. That would be interesting.
That would break a man. I think.
I don't know. That seems
Spent
kind of
20 years.
ideal. That seems like perfect.
You think no, but I think it would drive you crazy because you would spend 20 years trying to like figure out what you did wrong, right? To like because like usually in like a time loop story, it's like you have to realize something about yourself or like do something to like break the loop. So like you would spend 20 years trying to break the loop, and if you didn't break the loop, guess what? You reset another 20 years, baby. You try again. I think I would. I think after like a few loops, like you'd go insane.
Yeah, but think about how happy you would be. Like all the fun times you'd have. Like if you could get your like from 15 to 35. Those are like
Yeah,
prime years. So you could just get to relive over and over again. Like it doesn't get any better than
that's
that.
true. Dude, I would love to redo my 20s, but like with hindsight,
Oh yeah, I would like to redo my
because like
teens.
like you suck in your 20s.
You
So,
suck. You're a fucking loser.
garbage person.
Yeah, you're like honestly as a male, I've learned that you're just a piece of shit in your 20s. Like as a dude.
Yeah.
Maybe as a chick, I don't know, but I can't speak to that. But as a dude, you're like, I'm just trying to get pussy, and I'll say anything or do anything to do it. I'll like
Yeah,
completely change my
basically.
personality. I'll be this other person. I'll lie to you. I'll do whatever. Like your body is like run on the idea that you're supposed to mate, and your hormones are just
Yeah.
like they're taking over. They're everything.
Yeah, I feel like once you hit like your 30s, you're like you have like this like awakening as a male.
Yeah.
You're like, the fuck did I just do for 10 years?
Yeah,
You
you
just
come out of like a malaise.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, there's just like an awakening
Like,
where you're like, oh, I should probably like maybe my legacy. Oh, you start thinking about your legacy. You don't think about that in your 20s, but now in your 30s,
yeah.
like, oh, maybe I want my legacy to be like, oh, he was a good guy. And you're like, oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't just like burn every bridge in my life and then you start thinking like, because I remember when I was in my 20s, I thought, oh, like cool people go to the bar and like they go to like nightclubs and they party.
Yeah.
And once I got like to late 20s / early 30s, I was like, oh, that's like a really like shitty thing to do. That's like a piece of shit
Yeah.
person. If you're in like your 40s and you're going to a club at night, like what happened? Who are you?
It's true.
What have you done?
The only thing there's only a few times I think that's like acceptable. I had it recently where it was like a bachelor party. That was like the first time I had been like drunk in a long time.
Mm,
But like I think that's like one of the few times where it's like acceptable to
yeah.
like kind of like let loose a little bit, you know?
Hmm.
But like that. But yeah, like I couldn't imagine going to a fucking club or something right now. Like hey, you guys remember the band Sugar Ray? Oh, okay. Blam 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 blam.
Yeah, it's like the thing is like music is even changed so much, and I don't even know if it's changed in a bad way or a good way. I don't really care about that. It's just that it's changed to the point that you can't even relate as a human.
Yeah.
Just like what, like yeah, we listen to BBX3 now, and it's mumblecore. You're like, oh, is it?
Yeah.
Like I remember when I used to listen to like Sugar Ray, and like no, now it's like
Dude,
mumblecore.
all the rapper names are always so funny now because it seems like every 3 years, like a rapper pops up that it's like, you don't know Little Nasty Baby? And, and I'm
Yeah,
like, what the fuck? Who?
yeah. They're like little. I always hear that every fucking year. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you should check out Lil Nasty Baby. He's won 18 Grammys. I'm like,
Yeah.
huh? What?
Yeah. I can't believe Little Nasty Baby died. Like I didn't know he was alive.
It's the biggest
Who?
news ever.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. But yeah, you're talking about like the storytelling and Metal Gear Solid 3 not living up. Do you think that's just like a product of the time? Because like, I'm trying to think of like game stories in 2005 or whatever. Like that's not really like I think Metal Gear Solid 3 at that point was so far beyond other games narratives. Do you think we've like come inverse? Do you think it's like that hasn't held the test of time or something? Or
No, I think gaming. I think most gaming stories even today are really bad. They're
yeah,
not good at all. Um,
I think they were getting good for a minute,
I
but
th-
then
yeah.
we've regressed.
I think Metal Gear Solid story is still really good. I think the storytelling, and again, I think storytelling in gaming today is also really bad too. Uh, but I think it's very Japanese in Metal Gear Solid. I've come to realize that Japanese storytelling is a lot of explaining. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's true.
why that is, but their characters just say everything. Like they just explode it either on the page or through their characters' dialogues. They don't leave anything to chance. Like they make sure that you'd
I think
understand
that comes
everything.
from a. I think that comes from a place of like budgetary restraints in a lot of Japanese media. Of being like
Really?
having grand like of like yeah like that's the way I see it is like having grand ideas but not having the resources to execute those grand ideas. So it's sort of like well we could still get the point across. I think it's like your favorite topic. Anime does that a lot, or and I think some games do that a lot as well. Where it's like well we want to explain like I have I like Yoko Taro and Zeta 51 and stuff. And I think they do this sometimes too, where it's like we want to explain these grand ideas, but we don't have the time or budget to like show you these grand ideas. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to make it. So I think maybe that's part of where that comes from.
Yeah, I would agree
Um,
with that, and I would also say that my guess would be that it's an ego thing, and I think they really need to take that out. Like I think when people make art, and I'm loosely calling video games art, although I could make the contrary argument that I don't think it's that artistic. But if you look at video games as art, and I think the people that make them look at them as art, they think that the stories they create within those worlds are sacred and important. And I can tell you that most gamers, 95% of them, don't care. They want to play a good game, and that's all they really care about. And so it really clashes when you have like an hour long exposition to the game, to your open world action game of just cutscenes and trying to like understand the world. And I get that they are really proud of the story that they've crafted, but the medium is a person playing a game. They need to change that so that it's you learn it by playing it. I know that Dark Souls is an example of people like show don't tell, and I actually think it's done pretty poorly in Dark Souls because nobody understands the story until they go on YouTube and find like an hour long video of some nerd explaining it. That's not good storytelling either. But there has to be a happy medium somewhere, and the person that finds it is going to do really well. But
yeah, I
but
don't know if we
an
have that happen. Man.
hour long introduction of cutscenes is not the answer. Metal Gear Solid gets away with it because it's so freaking good and cool. but no other game should do it, and there's a better way to do it in video games.
Ah. Yeah, I agree to that. But also I think like I don't think we're ever gonna find what that is unless again some niche developer that just happens to strike gold figures it out because like even now like the bigger corporations that are still making games like a lot of them are either focused on like live service or a lot of them are focused on like just kind of making legacy content like oh this is Resident Evil 9 and it's like what I mean? It's
Well,
like I don't think they're that concerned about figuring it out.
Resident Evil, especially the remakes, because the ones I played more, but those are good. You learn.
Yeah, well,
You
I
learn
think I think you're in a special
yeah.
you're in a special circumstance with horror, right? Because like the game itself has to tell the story, or else why are you even playing it? Because like
Yeah.
that's the whole point of playing a horror game.
But why not take those lessons from horror games where they're atmospheric? You learn from the world and apply that to everything else. Because Resident Evil's great. Like, you don't spend a whole lot of time learning about the virus. Like, here's the history of the virus, and here's why it's important for this.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, like let's just what do we need to know, and I can infer the rest. Like as a human being, I can infer what I need to infer to make the story make sense to me, and there's value in that. I think horror games, especially Resident Evil, do it really well.
Yeah, I think 95% of Resident Evil stories are like some crazy rich asshole made a virus, and now you're having to deal with the fallout.
Yeah,
And it's like,
and there's
okay.
there's themes in that, but you don't need to bash me over the head with it. You just like, I'll pick it up on my own. I get it. Okay, rich people, yeah, they're greedy. Okay, yeah, I get it. Like, when it's like, greed is a natural response in the human ecosystem. Greed has driven these. It's like, I don't need all that. I get it. Like, I get it. You don't need to
just
tell
wait.
me.
Just wait till we finally get a port of Metal Gear Solid 4 because oh my god!
And I'm gonna play that shit. I'm gonna play that shit.
That game's crazy too because I had an argument like with somebody about that recently where they were talking. I think it was while I was on vacation. We were talking about Metal Gear Solid. Me and some of the other people that were there, and because they were talking about we were talking about 4, and I was talking about how that game's. I like that game, but like it's an awful game. And they were like, "No, it's great." And I was like, "We talking about?" I was like, "If you skip the cutscenes, you have like 5 hours of gameplay probably. Like it's super low. Like it's like you hardly get to play a game in that game. You're basically just watching a movie, and it's like every once in a while, it's like, oh yeah, I have to like do something here. Mm-hmm. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah. I'm like in control, I guess. and then you just go back to watching a movie.
Isn't that kind of Hideo Kojima's thing? Except 5 excluded. But for most of Metal Gear Solid, it's almost like he forgot that he had a game.
Yeah.
Like he made like a whole bunch of awesome cutscenes, and then like, you have to have a game around this. He's like, what? He's like, or however they say what in Japanese.
that's Kojima.
Yeah.
Damn, is Kojima here?
Yeah.
I didn't.
He's actually back here. We're doing something.
God damn, I didn't know that.
For my other channel. I don't know how they say what in Japanese.
Are you finally playing Death Stranding? Is that why he's there?
Yeah. I play Death Stranding. That's the thumbnail. Just me sleeping.
Isn't it? It's kind of weird that like this game came out so close to Death Stranding too. It feels like there's just been a lot of Kojima, like in the because I haven't played either game, but it feels like just like in like the journalism space, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that, but it's just been a lot of talk about Kojima stuff recently.
You know what I get a lot of since I've been looking up Metal Gear Solid stuff is like David Hayter interviews that he's doing lately. And
Has he been in a lot of interviews?
Yeah, and it's kind of annoying. It's like the real Solid Snake, and it's just a picture of him, and he's making a stupid thumbnail face. And it's not even like his I don't even know if he has a YouTube channel, but it's other people's.
No.
And at a certain point, I'm just like, I want you to shut up, David Hayter. Like, you did a voice for a video game. Let's cool it a little bit.
I haven't watched those. Does he just absolutely hate Five?
No,
Because they like use a different guy.
he said that he had like bit of a falling out with that, but then he's grown to accept it. He wants a job.
Grown to accept it.
Yeah,
Accept what?
like
You weren't in a game.
he understands why they did it, and yeah, he wants a job though. He's hungry for work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the idea of him having to grow to accept that he wasn't in a video game.
Yeah.
Like, you know how fucking egotistical that is
That's
to be like,
yeah.
I really had to grow to accept the fact that they didn't give me a paycheck for voicing a character
Yeah.
in that game because I wasn't in it.
Yeah. Well, it's
it's like shut up.
I've been to these conventions where these voice actors speak, and we've
Yeah.
talked about it before, so I won't go into the details. But the amount of pretension that's within them is absurd. It's just
Oh, yep.
it's
And
insane.
like anytime, and like I'm not saying they don't do an amount of work because I'm fairly certain when like especially when translations involved like an English voice actor has to do an amount of like work to bring a character to life. Yes, but like I hate when I'm watching like a voice actor interview and they're like, well, whenever me and Kojima, whenever we were conceptualizing the character, and it's like,
Yeah.
whoa, buddy, slow down. You just voiced the guy.
Yeah.
You didn't conceptualize shit. Like you may have like created some like mannerisms or something that the character used, or it's like, but like that's not your character.
Yeah. It's when they start talking like they go like I need to find this character. I need to discover what motivates them and how they do. It's like just read the script. It sounds like you. The character sounds like you. We can hear it in your voice right now. Just read the script. Just read
Oh yeah, and they always act like so like everything they've done as that character has been so meaningful. I love whenever it's the opposite. I'm a huge fan of Bruce Campbell. And I
Mm,
remember before it was either the remake they did in 2013 or before the show aired in like 2016 or whatever. They were doing like IGN or somebody was doing like a thing with them like a can you guess where this line is from thing. And it was stuff that he said throughout the years. And I loved one of them because they literally pulled a line from one of the Evil Dead PS2 games, something, and he was like, Bruce Campbell was like, was that some stupid PS some stupid video game or something? Like he was like he didn't he didn't know and he didn't care. He didn't care to know.
yeah.
I was
No,
like,
you're,
yeah, because it's a job to
I
him. Like
love
he didn't
when
mull over every piece of dialogue in that game. Like no, he literally showed up for that game and he recorded some dialogue and then went home because he
yes.
didn't. It was a paycheck.
Yeah. No, that's great. I love it when those people shit on like that the wonder of the baby men that are like
Yeah.
that are fans of these things. It's like I know you don't follow wrestling, but there's wrestlers. They're basically the same. They're all nerds at this point, and there's wrestlers out there that really don't care. Most of them will try to placate to that and be like, oh, like the wrestler will be like, or if a fan will go, what's your dream opponent? Who's the match you want to have the most with? And they're like, oh, great question. I think like AJ Styles is so good. Yada yada blah blah blah. And then you get the wrestlers that like don't give it two shits, and that they go, who's your dream opponent? You say, I don't have one. There isn't a dream opponent. And they go, but who do you want to have a match with? He's like, the one that'll make me the most money. Like it's literally
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And I love it with just the just shit on the entire concept of like fandom. I love that.
Yeah. It's yeah. Like I've always been I'm pretty against like idolizing celebrities. I don't do
Oh
that.
yeah.
That's yeah. I don't like that culture very much. So yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for celebrities. Just it's a job. That's
Yeah.
what it is. And like you're allowed to enjoy things that they produce or make or whatever. That's great, but it's just like that's when you got to realize that it's their job. I don't go to fucking McDonald's and order a Big Mac and then I don't ask the person that made the Big Mac like, "Oh man, uh what's your dream sandwich to make?" It's like, no, I just eat the fucking Big Mac.
When you made this Big Mac and you put the onions on it, what was that like? Like, was that fun? Did you like that part, or did you like the cheese
Like,
part
yeah,
more?
like could you imagine if we did that to like other normal
We
jobs?
should. That should. Spoiler alert: that is the new YouTube channel. Is we just go to people's jobs and ask them questions.
We
As we're
just
fans.
go to jobs and ask them a bunch of random questions as fans. Yeah. When you sold car insurance the other day,
How great of a show would that be, though? We asked, like, fuck, all those channels. Like, we asked the CEO of Palantir what they thought about the economy. It's like we asked the guy at the drive-thru at Arby's in the drive-thru, by the way, like what his thoughts about the world.
Yeah, we were holding up the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI taking over jobs. What's your thoughts? We just put the thing. Well, that's a good question.
Bad example. Bad example because I don't think I've ever seen more than like two cars in an Arby's drive-through at a time.
Yeah, then we wouldn't back up anything.
So,
We'd be perfectly
yeah,
acceptable.
it would be good.
Hold up the line.
They're like one of those restaurants that I swear is a drug front.
Yeah, where you're like, they have no business.
Have you ever? Yeah. Like, have you ever been to a packed Arby's? No,
I've only been to an Arby's once, and I'll. That's. Oh shit! That's a spoiler for something, but. Anyway, but no.
When you go into Arby's, it's like there's like two people in there, and outside of the employees, maybe. It's like seriously, like how you guys staying afloat?
Yeah,
it's like where's your business?
That's a good question. That's a good point. Yeah, some of it seems like you look at things, and you'll see like a Jersey Mike's. Or just these random restaurants that you never see people in.
Subway is the same way. I never see busy Subways.
Yeah, never see busy Subways because there's so fucking many of them. Like they crowded the market.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. My town has 5, and it's like what the. My town isn't that big.
Yeah.
Why do I have 5 of them?
I have 3 in like a 1 mile radius in my little city. But. Yeah, you see those and you say, okay, it's one of two things. Because if they're like one of these corporations and they have a parent company that owns them. Okay, so it's either one of two things. One, it's a drug front. All they do is sell drugs and then maintain this business. The other is that it's a tax write-off.
Yeah,
like they're there to lose money, but they get written off, and so that's how they don't pay taxes.
Well, it's even more confusing because like a lot of those restaurants are like franchised.
Yeah.
Too. So it's like they're having to pay the parent company for like that to use that brand.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what? it's like I don't know. Maybe don't franchise through Arby's. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Captain D's. I don't know what you're franchising. Maybe pick something that people eat.
Yeah.
So.
No, I love the idea of going to random businesses and asking the employees like serious questions, as if they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what Epstein files? What do you think? And they're like, yeah, you know what? I'm glad you asked.
You know. Yeah, we're just at the fucking Home and Garden Center at a Walmart.
Yeah.
It's the old dude in the back that like waters the plants.
But speaking of like like idolizing celebrities, I think that's why I don't get invited to parties anymore. Is because, well, also because I'm unpopular. But the main reason is I keep calling all of celebrities pedophiles. Like I can't stop doing that. and they'll be like, "Did you hear about? Did you hear about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? They're getting married." And I go, "Okay, they're pedophiles, so why do we care? Like, what's why do you care about that?" Like, every single celebrity ends up being a pedophile at some point. So like, why are we talking? They go,
Dude,
"No,
you can't
she's
say that
not."
about Taylor. Yeah, so you can't say that about Taylor Swift. She has such a strong like reaction with her fan base or whatever. It's like
Yeah, we need to get
it's
that.
insane. Yeah, we need what's even though this channel is dying, but what would be our version of Swifties?
Retards.
Retards, yeah. Yeah, and then you go to somebody on the street and you see like they have like a button mapper tattoo,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, "Are you a retard too?"
You're retards.
Retards.
Then they miss. They try to high five, but they miss.
They miss.
we should.
How long have you been a retard?
If we become popular on the new channel, let's call them retards, and then like our secret like handshake would be that they miss their high five,
Well,
and then we'll make
I was-
like the gear be like headgear. And we slowly just want the people that are fans of our show to be seen as retarded people in public.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a Patreon, and you know how like they have tiers of Patreon.
Yeah.
It's like they just get more retarded as you go up,
Yeah.
to where it's like the highest one's like $100 a month, and that is a full blown retard.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, and then at that level, at the $100 level, we'll send out headgear and everything you need. Like, like submit a video of you pissing yourself in public. Like, like that's
Yes.
that's on that that level.
Yeah. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not retarded. I'm just a fan of the show.
I'm not retarded. I'm a retard.
Yeah. We'll spell it differently.
Yeah.
We'll spell it like the stupid Japanese games where it's like RE and then colon and then tard or something.
Yeah.
It's so that when they say it, they're not saying retard, they're saying retard. But it's
Yeah.
they just that would
No. You don't understand.
No, you're misspelling it. That's not how it's spelled. No, you think I'm retarded?
Meanwhile, we profit.
Yeah, I'm retard. No, I'm retard. I watch his YouTube channel.
I send $100 a month to Alex and Spencer, and then in return, I get to be a retard.
So that means that we
Yeah,
need
you
to
sound
change.
like it.
We need to change the name of our new channel to Tard, and then everyone
Tard.
that watches it.
Well, no, we'll like make it not Tard. We'll do like something like Tartarus or something, something that sounds like hard. And,
yeah.
like, kind of cool,
Yeah.
Tartarus or something. And then it's like all of our fans are retards.
We can, retards. Retards, but
Retards.
But we know everyone will be too lazy to pronounce the T at the end, so just retards.
Yeah, retards. I'm a fan of the Tartarus YouTube channel.
The Tartarus. They talk about gaming and the years of gaming.
No. I just love the idea. I mean, like, and then we sell T-shirts that say like I'm with stupid, and it points up at them.
Yeah. And then they like we get super popular.
It's an inside joke.
We get super popular, and they invite us to like conventions. So we have like all these people come to these conventions, then we just bail out.
Yeah, we even like rent. Yeah. We like rent out a space. So like we have like it's like the Gaming 103 convention, and it's like Alex and Spencer will have a panel here at this day, and then we just don't show up. So there's just a room full of retards.
Where Alex and Spencer? Where are they? They said they'd be here.
Yeah. Yeah. We like normalize. We like make our thing like baby talk. Like it's like our
Yeah,
like what our fan base does.
yeah,
So they're all just doing baby talk to each other in a
yeah.
fucking room, wearing shirts that say like I'm a retard. We just delete the channel.
It's an elaborate hoax.
Oh yeah, no, it becomes a huge deal. Like it's like like it's like tax fraud, you know.
Yeah,
So we just make we just make a shit ton of money and bail.
yeah, that'd be sick.
Probably launch a kind of probably launch a kind of crypto scam before we close it down.
You gotta.
You have to. Yeah. Speaking of crypto scams,
Yo.
dude, isn't it? Sorry, go ahead.
No, no. Speak of crypto scams. Let's do it.
This has nothing to do with the crypto scam. I was just gonna say, I thought it'd be fitting for the last ever Button Mapper podcast if I had a Mountain Dew. It's a Baja Blast, but it's a Mountain Dew. I thought it'd be fitting for the last ever episode.
It's fitting.
It'd be more memorialized. I'm gonna make it a point for the new channel not to hold things up to the camera. So enjoy this, everybody. Enjoy this while it lasts.
Wait, but how? Wait, you're not gonna announce that you have a game that we talk about, and then go to your shelf and hold it up to the camera?
No.
You're gonna resist. Are you gonna resist that urge? Is your hand gonna be shaking?
I know. I'm gonna be like, no!
Like this reminds me. This reminds me of that game Sonic 06. I haven't seen that game before.
Yeah, I'm like sweating. I'm like,
wait a minute. I have that game.
I have that game. You've been playing you've been playing Metal Gear Solid Smelta.
Mm-hmm.
Smelt you later.
Smelt to Delta.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
That's the one.
Where I've been sick, I haven't played too much, but I have been playing. The thing I've played the most is outside of some Final Fantasy 16. Because I don't have to think to play that game. Is isn't that sad? I've been playing Shinobi Art of Vengeance, so that's been pretty good. Join that. There's like a boom of ninja games right now. I don't know what's going on. It's like a lot of indie ninja games just came out, and that's a thing, I guess. You enjoy your ninja games. So I'm playing that, and I dabbled in a little bit of Gears of War Reloaded.
It's Gears of War.
It's Gears of War again, guys.
No.
Why did I buy this? It's a good game, but it's a good game I've played fucking 17 times or something. So it's like,
Yeah.
why did I buy this again? I don't know what I expected with that one. I was like, maybe it's like enhanced in some incredible way or something. I started playing it and I was like, no, this is just Gears of War again.
Yeah, I remember we talked about getting Delta, and you were like, "What do you think of it?" I said, "It's pretty good." And you go, "I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm gonna get Shinobi and Gears of War." Okay, Gears of War.
Shinobi's great. I've been playing the hell out of Shinobi. I'm like 8 hours into that game. I love it. Fantastic. Gives you like 2D platformers and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. The Gears of War one, granted, it's not full price. It's like $40. So like maybe that's what pushed me over. I was like, whatever. But I still question why it exists at all. It's not even like remade. It's just like I can't even tell you that much of a difference between it and the Xbox One when they did like the Ultimate Edition or whatever the hell they called it.
Yeah.
It's like I don't understand why they don't just remake the trilogy or something. Like that would be something I'd be like, okay, I see value in this, like because they haven't done that. But no, it's just the first game again. My guess is just because like they put it on PlayStation, so it's like PlayStation fans, you can finally play it. And it's like, yeah, it's like a game for 2007. It's a good game.
That's Microsoft's
know.
confusing politics. I have no idea what they're doing at this point. It's
Yeah.
who
No,
knows?
me either. I can't, and I kind of like that. I kind of like the fact that I can't like predict any move that they could possibly make,
I
because it seems like every time I try to, it's like they swerve in like a different direction. I'm like, huh?
what if this era of Microsoft is Phil Spencer's Coke years, and he's just like he's like
Now create a brand new studio to make Perfect Dark. Now kill it.
yeah.
Like, whoa, what?
Yeah, they're like what? No, we don't have any releases coming out. It's like, what if we did Gears of War again? They're like, we've done Gears of War, but put it on PlayStation. What? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's gonna come out
Okay.
like in 2026. He's gonna just wake up and just be like, "What is that doing over there? Who put that
What
there?"
happened?
Phil Spencer, you're very convincing.
How much money did we spend on Indiana Jones DLC?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it's confusing. It is kind of funny though, because that came out on PlayStation, and then I've been seeing a shit ton. I don't know if you have too. I've been seeing a shit ton of ads on YouTube for Helldivers 2 on Xbox. It's like, did we just trade like post-apocalyptic space games or something?
Mm.
Because it's yeah. It's like I've been seeing I like Helldivers too, but I'm sick of seeing these fucking ads, and it's like I don't know the song, but it's like the song comes on, it's like, here comes the boom, ready or not,
Yeah.
from something like me now, and I'm like, I'm sick of seeing this fucking ad for Helldivers 2 on Xbox.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hmm. I I despise Helldivers too, as a gamer. I know so many people that like it. And
I like it.
I find it
I
so
thought it was fun.
interesting.
I
I don't know.
thought
I despise it. Um, I think when I played it, it felt like work. And
it's the Dark Souls vacation of multiplayer to me.
okay,
That's what it feels like. Is like kind of like how, yeah, when you first started playing like something like Dark Souls for the first time, it feels like punishment in a way, where you're like, am I supposed to be having fun doing this? And then like you get like Stockholm syndrome when you're playing Dark Souls. I feel like for a while.
it reminded me of playing Monster Hunter. Like I feel like it's the
Yeah,
same,
a little bit.
like the same vibe of like psychology of like when
Yeah.
I played Monster Hunter with people, they're like, all right, go, here's the monster, go, and I'm over here like hitting a raptor because I'm like trying to explore the world, and they're like, no, what are you doing? You're wasting time. Go kill that monster. I'm like, what time? That we're gonna play this for 2 hours. Like, why don't I just enjoy it? And they go, no, we gotta go get this and this. And it's like, it's work to me. It's just work. I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I wish Monster Hunter was that brutal though, because Monster Hunter right now is like baby game.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I still play, but like I'm kind of like a falling out of my love for that series, because it's like the last 3 games have just been like, do you want to hunt a monster? Okay, I'll help you hunt a monster. It's like, this is the big bad monster over here. Don't hit it. Don't hit the tail. That's its weak spot. Oh, you hit the. Good job. Good job. And I'm just like, this fucking sucks. Like, it feels like I'm being talked down to the entire game by the game. And I know why. I know why they do it, because they want it to be like accessible.
Yeah.
But like, I thought that was the appeal of the games, so that they weren't accessible.
People praise these companies for making their games accessible, but I think that's a bad thing.
That's why I got into those games, was because they weren't accessible. That's why I found them to be interesting.
Yeah. Like they're always like, we really applaud this game because they made it playable for blind people. I'm like, maybe blind people just shouldn't be playing video games. Maybe they should be trying to get their eyesight back or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be their quest. Like, why make the games for them?
I'm trying. Yeah,
Like,
trying
what?
to
How'd
get
you
their
lose your
eyesight back.
How'd you lose your eyesight?
I like.
Why don't you like improve it? Like, if I'm overweight, then I try to lose the weight. Like, why not get your eyesight back?
So you're telling me if you lose your vision tomorrow in some freak fucking daredevil Ben Affleck accident with some chemicals in your eyes or something, the rest of your life's mission is going to be trying to get your eyesight back?
Yeah. With what can I do? You know, it's always like, woe is me. The world is
Yeah, but
not
what can
fair.
you do? You're blind.
Well, like I said, if you're overweight, you lose the weight. You find a way to lose the weight.
That's not the
If you don't
same.
know how to do a skill, like if you lack a skill,
You don't just
why
wake
not
up
just learn
fat
it?
one day. You don't just like freak accident. Now I'm fat. It's
No, it's
like
personal choices. That's what I'm saying. If you lose your eyesight, it's probably something you did. Like, you need to understand that and then try to fix it instead of
if it's
playing
like
video games all
glaucoma
day
or
and wasting
whatever.
your time.
I think glaucoma is a personal choice.
I think it is. I mean, I've never had it. I've never had it before,
Clearly.
but why can't
I
why
don't
you know
think.
why are people that are deaf or blind, why are they playing video games when they should be trying to solve their problem? And they're like, "Well, I wish this game I could play it as a blind person." You're thinking about it the wrong way. Look at it from the other side. We shouldn't make games for blind people. As a blind person, you should find a way to
I
be
thought you
able
were
to.
gonna say we don't want you. We don't want you to play the game as a blind person.
No,
What
I
were you
don't
gonna
want them to play it. I want them to be on a journey of self discovery and figure out how to not be blind
blind.
anymore.
I think I deaf playing a video game. I think makes total sense because it's like in the title. It's video game. I think blind video games like is might defeat the purpose of a video
Yeah.
game because
Well,
it's
deaf people.
the whole video aspect.
The problem with deaf
The
people is
problem with
the
the
problem.
problem with
The problem with deaf people is you try to tell them how to improve their lives and they don't listen.
yeah, they won't hear it.
They won't hear any of it, and they just go off about their business. You're like, hey, like, why don't you stop playing video games and I don't know, try to get like a cochlear a cock implant, and then they won't do it. They're like, they don't they didn't understand you, or they're not listening, or they have an attitude about them that they need to change. And it's the same with blind
Yeah.
people. They don't see you try to write them a
I always
note, they
mock
don't
like
understand it. I send them an
yeah,
email.
and then when they try to talk, whenever they try to talk to me, it sounds like they're like trying to mock me.
Yeah, like,
You know, I'm like,
like, okay,
just talk.
just speak English, please. Come on, you're deaf. You're not like illiterate, or you know.
Why do we? We're just gonna crash this podcast on the last episode.
Yeah, smash
We're
it
just
into
gonna
the
attack
moon.
We're just gonna attack everybody. The
Yeah.
last episode.
Yeah, but yeah, no, blind
Um,
people shouldn't play video games. They should be trying to sort out their life. That's sorry, not sorry.
I like how like blind people, deaf people, like we give them the right of way, but like think of like the other senses like you could lose. Like what if I lost my taste? Like nobody would give a fuck
Well, then
about
you'd
me.
like Madden.
But up. It's true. Sports.
People that lose their taste, I'm jealous of because they can eat only healthy foods, and who would care? Who cares?
Eat endless ass, right? Wait, I mean, yeah, sorry, I mean healthy foods. Yeah, healthy foods.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, they could just eat. They could just eat healthy foods like broccoli. They just eat broccoli their
Yeah.
entire life and be like, "Well, it tastes the same as
Yeah.
a donut to me."
I think the problem with that would be like you might like chew your tongue.
Don't need a tongue.
You know what? Yeah, I guess you're right. Like, I mean, to speak, you need to speak.
I don't need to
Use
hear
your
what they
tongue to
have to
speak.
say.
Oh, okay. That's
Why do I
tasteless
need
people.
to? Why do I want to hear the words of somebody with no taste?
But how would you know? How would you know?
Well, I'll
They're
know
like-
because
they
they
could
don't
be
have a tongue.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, yeah, in that circumstance, but now with tongue, how do you know? How can you tell the difference between a person with and without taste?
They go, did you see the new The Conjuring movie?
Yeah.
Cut it off.
Let me Let me tell you why the Marvel Thunderbolts is the best Marvel movie in the
Yeah.
last 15 years.
Yeah. Any discussion that they go, you know what, I saw the new Marvel Thunderbolts movie, pretty good. Cut it off. Cut the tongue off. Like I'll do it for him as just like a little.
Snip.
It's gonna hurt for a little bit, and then it won't grow back. And then I'll take the tongue out, and there you go.
Yeah. I don't know, James Gunn Superman. Dude, I was on the plane on the way there, and on the way back, I had some pretty long flights to Italy and back, and I watched some movies. On the way back, I did watch because they had a really shitty selection. So on the way back, I was like, it has like a 9 hour flight, so I was like, well, whatever, I'll just watch something. So I did watch a couple Marvel movies on the way back. I watched the Thunderbolts, and I watched Captain America: Brave New World,
Yeah,
and
you grew as a human.
they were fine. I
You
watched some movies, dude. There was like there were like things in Brave New World where like it was like Harrison Ford was like the president or something,
Yeah.
and they were talking about like all these plot points. It was like, well, then you put me and Black Widow at Stryker's Island, and so, and I was like, what the. Did this happen? Like, did I black out? Like, I don't remember any of this shit. So that was boring.
it's probably
But
on, like
on
a
the way
TV show.
on the way, yeah, maybe. On the way there, though, I was actually looking through the movies, trying to see if there's like anything. Like, I was searching desperately for like something good to watch that I haven't seen, and they did have M Night Shyamalan Trap, which I hadn't seen, and that is like pretty good. Like, when it comes to M Night Shyamalan movies, they're either the like the coolest idea I've ever seen, or like just trash garbage movie. It's never in between. Like, I've never seen an okay M Night Shyamalan movie. They're either amazing or terrible. And this one landed in the higher tier. It was pretty damn good.
I saw
But
this one. I saw this.
yeah, did you? Yeah, it was good. I hadn't seen it till my
I have it on my
flight
shelf.
there.
Let me go grab it.
Okay. Spencer, what are you doing? Wait, Spencer. I thought you were grabbing it off your shelf.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. It was a good like plane watch. Because like I don't know, like when I first started watching it, I was literally just like, I'm just gonna try to find anything because I was on like a 9 hour flight, so I was like, literally just gonna try to find anything to like keep me like my mind busy. And I was like, I guess I'll watch Trap, and then like. It's like, it's a good movie when like 30 minutes into a plane ride watching a movie, you're like sucked into the movie. And it's like I was just like I was like and then the movie went off and I was like, what the fuck do I do now? like what do I do with the rest of my plane ride?
Now I'm trapped.
Now I'm trapped, god damn it. It's like, all the rest of the movies on here suck. I guess I'll watch the fucking. Oh no, I did watch. I watched about 30 minutes of I forgot what the name of it was. Ninja Batman versus the Yakuza League or something. It was my god, dude. It was one of the worst things I've seen in a long time. It was apparently a sequel, which I didn't know this, to a thing called Ninja Batman.
Is this a cartoon?
And it's a Batman anime.
Oh my God.
And get this this one. Let me just read. We'll just go through the plot real fast of like what I watched. Apparently Batman and Robin come back from the past. Apparently they travel to like Japan in the past or something, and they come back to Gotham, and then it's raining Yakuza. Like, it's like actually raining Yakuza members from the sky into Gotham. So like Red Hood and Nightwing, like they're having to fight like a bunch of Yakuza every day or something, and then they look up. They're like Batman looks up from Gotham, and then there's Tokyo is like above Gotham. So like literally they're like they're falling from Tokyo into Gotham. It makes no sense. So Batman flies up to Tokyo to upside down Tokyo and his Batwing with Robin, and then you got it. He goes up there and he finds out that like there's been like a dimensional merger or something that's happened that's caused the Tokyo to be above Gotham now or something. And then apparently the Justice League in that version of the universe that he reset all became different Yakuza family leaders in Japan. And so like it's like Superman's the big one, and then there's like Green Lantern and a Wonder Woman and Flash, and they're all like anime Yakuza looking versions of those characters, and they all fight for territory in Tokyo or something. And then it turns out that Ra's al Ghul is like the big one. Like he's like in charge of like the biggest faction of like the Yakuza, and he wants to recruit Robin to like take his place. And I at this point in the movie, this is like 30 minutes in, and there's a scene where Robin and Ra's al Ghul are eating sushi together, and I was just like, I just turned it off. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And it might have been one of the most painful things I've ever watched in my life. Um, I don't know who that was made for. I don't know who. I mean, anime fans, but then it's like, are you that much of a fan of both Batman and anime that you like have to have a Batman anime like jerk off session? Like I don't. Yeah, it was. Also, it's like weirdly like it's like animated, but also like weirdly CG.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Well, that's probably a great place to end the podcast.
Just the last ever Button Mapper podcast. It's supposed to be talking about Ninja Batman versus the Yakuza League or whatever.
I think that's a really solid endpoint.
To what, the show or like our lives or what is it?
Maybe all of it. Maybe it should all just end. To that.
Spencer, give us a good Button Mapper sign off. You know, we famously always do a sign off, and this is the last one.
Mappers out.
That's it.
What do you want me to do, like Walter Cronkite or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Mappers who've been on a journey. We've run through history. We've looked at Nintendo, Sega, Sony, Microsoft. We've been there. We've been back again. And now it all has to come to an end. And it will right now. Up your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. If you've ever watched this show and you thought, man, the Button Mappers care about me and what I feel, we don't. We only care about pussy, pussy and money in the show.